when that was going on, we all had different versions of reality. And the reason why it got so convoluted and there was so much miscommunication is no one was actually talking off camera.
I think you wrote that you said that you were the perfect target on the show. Why do you think that they chose you to be, quote unquote, the boyfriend stealer?
I think that they were looking for some sort of entertainment value at that point because that's their job. And, I don't blame them. But I was really in the perfect spot because I was someone that could easily be removed from the scene, that there was no real repercussions from trashing. They're not going to necessarily want to do that to their main characters and make them unlikable, which ended up happening anyway with some of their main characters, as you know. But I really became very dispensable to, I think, everybody, which was not great for me, but that's sort of the role that I ended up playing. Yeah.
I mean, how did this episode change your relationships with the cast? Because, there's been all these talks over the years that the show was fake, the hookups were fake, the fights were fake and things like that. So did everybody kind of know what the deal was behind the scenes? But did this episode change your relationships?
It absolutely changed our relationships. And I just saw most of the cast yesterday for the first time, like 15 years.
God, amazing.
And we got together and we did a podcast together. I hadn't seen them in so long in efforts to talk about my book, but everyone was lovely. And it was just so wonderful seeing everyone again. And it was really a great experience. But when that was going on, we all had different versions of reality. And the reason why it got so convoluted and there was so much miscommunication is no one was actually talking off camera. So I wasn't being spoken to by anyone. And that's what they wanted. They wanted us not to talk. They're like, do not talk off camera. Save it for the scene. Save it for the scene. But when we did that, we weren't able to work out what was happening. And no one knew how they were going to edit things. So no one knew the narrative that they were playing. So we couldn't defend against the narrative because we didn't know what the narrative even was. And so that ended up really destroying a lot of relationships, unfortunately. But the good thing is that I am on good terms with everybody. And I think we've all come such a long way. And I'm especially close with Heidi. We've been able to develop like a really genuine friendship through having babies together and, all of the things that we went through and the shared experiences. And so that's been really wonderful. And then again, like seeing the cast yesterday was really wonderful too.
Did you see Lauren as well?
No, she wasn't there. But I bump into her on occasion and it's lovely. And she's so friendly and she's so nice. And I know that she has a full family now. There's 2 little boys too. And she's like super busy. But yeah, we're very friendly.
For more news, content, and exclusive interviews, make sure to hit the sub, like, and bell button down below and visit usmagazine.com.